Gen Z is not here to repeat our patterns. Yeah. Respect meant silence. Pin drop silence.
You know, such kind of, it is very emotional, by the way. I feel goosebumps.
Gen Z has made me unlearn so many things, especially my daughter and my students. And that's the danger with the memory-based parenting. There's such a gap between us and our children.
Hello, everyone. Today, we have a special guest, Dr. Richa Arora. She's not just a leader. She's a woman who has walked her own path and built an institution with both strength and soul. She serves at COO and the head institution of the University of Sterling, UAE in Ras Al Khaimah. Dr. Arora.
Hi, Mohammed. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm very, very good. Thank you for calling me here.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Dr. Arora, today we are in an open era. Today we are having social media, artificial intelligence, technology everywhere. For Generation Z, do you think that they are learning from us or we are learning from them?
This is something which is very close to my heart. So, as you rightly said, it's been more than 2 decades when I'm associated with the young professionals. So, I am a leader in the university where I see a lot of young professionals or the young students daily. And I am a mother also of a teenager girl at home. So I see the things from both the sides. Over 2 decades of my work in education and in my own home as a mother, where I'm dealing with the Gen Zs and the past generation very, very closely, I have summed something very clearly. Gen Z is not here to repeat our patterns. Yeah. When we were growing up, if you remember, at our time, respect meant silence. Pin drop silence. Yeah. We were told to listen patiently, not to even ask question why and how.
We get the instructions by eyes.
Absolutely. We used to get instruction from the eyes. Never question elders, because that's something disrespect. It's like a disrespect to the elders. So you can never ask any question to the elders. And definitely never challenge a decision that came from above. Above maybe your brother, maybe your mother, maybe your father. Rules were explained. Why? Why not? No answer to them. They were simply handed over to you. Just follow the instruction. It's like an instruction book in front of you. And we followed it. And I think we are quite successful also, because they came from different generation. They handed over some rule book to us. We could able to cope up with them. But if same manual we are going to use with Gen Z, we are going to fall in a very miserable way.
It is completely the opposite way.
It's completely the different way, which parents of today have to understand. So this Gen Z, they have turned this handbook thing or the pattern thing upside down. For them, respect is not automatic. It's earned. And connection matters more than the correctness. They are not impressed by titles or the money or the luxury things you are giving to them. They are impressed by authenticity. They listen to you only if they feel heard in return. Yeah. They don't want perfect parents, perfect teachers, perfect leaders. They want present one.
Only presence.
Only presence. And that's what we are lacking in. We are not there mentally. We are only there.
City. Yeah, you see, everybody's busy.
Everybody is busy.
Yes,
so
I believe the view from here is matching what you're saying.
It's amazing, absolutely. Yeah. So the busy lies. Every time we are on our phone. So we are practically, emotionally not available or the present to them. So they don't want just, we just give them directions or the instructions. They want us to listen. But do we have that capability to listen? They don't want us to be always right. I say, I am telling you do this because I am right. They are not going to take it. And honestly, I'll say Gen Z has made me unlearn so many things, especially my daughter and my students. Most of us are not actually parenting based on actually what is required today for our children and for our students. We are parenting from memory, from how we were raised by our parents, from the rules and the patterns we inherited without even realizing. And I called it as a memory-based parenting. And it's one of the biggest reasons there's such a gap between us and our children, because we are leading them, we are telling them on the basis of our past memory, and that memory pattern will not work with the Gen Z or the current generation.
You have mentioned memory-based parenting. For someone who listens to such a definition, what does it mean? What it leads to?
Okay, so Mohammed, if I say you need to go back in your 15s and 16s and remember how you were told to do things by your parents.
You have to do this and you have to do this.
Yes. So
you have to be engineer, you have to be a doctor.
Absolutely. So when I say memory-based parenting, I mean this. We are raising our kids not based on who they are today, what are their requirements today, but on the memories of how we were raised. Do this, do that. You cannot ask why. How could you ask question to me? So those same parenting models are there in our brain. And it's like carrying around a hidden old instruction manual, one we never wrote. It was just handed over down to us through our parents and to our parents by their parents. And without even realizing, we keep using it with our own children. Aren't we doing it?
Yeah, we do.
Right? We are doing it. And in my case, that manual had lines. There are specific lines in bold and underline, which says like this: don't talk back to elders. Respect means silence. If you're silent, it means you're respecting. Do as you are told, even if you don't understand why. Mm-hmm. So we were doing things because my dad told me to do that. I was doing things because otherwise he won't like it. I cannot argue because why is not a question, right? Why was not there in our dictionary? And if we give you a real life example, one evening, my daughter was around 8 or 9 years old. So I had just told her to arrange her books in a certain way, which my mother told me at that my time, by the subject and by the size. And she looked at me up and asked, why? Mama, why I can't arrange it according to the colors? And I looked at her. My first feeling was, how could she tell me this? When I'm telling you to do this, why didn't you do that? So and she was genuinely asking this question. So same way, if our kids ask this question why, we call it as an attitude or a back talk. But if when we ask this question why, this okay, because in the company I cannot work with the same skills, right? You need to tell me why I'm doing this. How should I do this? What is the reason of doing all this? So, and this shows up everywhere, Mohammed, if you see, even in the assignments. I have seen in university, the assignments pattern has changed a lot, but parents insist their kids to do it in a certain way because that's what they know, right? Career choices. I tell them, no, you cannot take something which is not safe. For example, photography, for example, social media, being influencer. And I'll say, no, just be a doctor. Why? Because according to us, that is a safe profession. Because we have not upgraded our memory pattern to upgrade ourselves to the new things which are there in the society now. Emotions. Till today, have you ever heard your parents saying, hey, I love you, I'm so sorry,
No.
I miss you, and the kisses? No.
I never been hugged, by the way.
Yeah, so never, no hug, no sorry, no thank you.
Even expressing the emotions, it gives kind of, such kind of, it is very emotional, by the way. I feel goosebumps. Yeah. So I feel, up to a level that I have been a father, I feel that expressing my emotions is something
very
weak.
Different. Yeah. Why? Because that's our memory, right? But now kids, what do they expect? If we are wrong, we say sorry. Simple word, Mohammed. If we love them, just say, I love you. I miss you. Thank you. And that's the danger with the memory-based parenting. We stop seeing our real child. We start parenting the child we were expected to be. We were expected to be a child in a certain way, and that's what we are doing with them. So I think Gen Z is showing us a better way. They want connection over correctness. They don't need the perfect parents. They need the present parents.
I like the
Yeah.
present parents.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they don't need us to always speak. They want that we just listen to them. We give our shoulder to them when they need, when they are down, when they are going through breakups, when they are going through silent times. We don't ask question. We don't say you are wrong or you are right. We just say we are there with you. And that's why we
Building
need to
bond,
shift.
connection, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they need, connection. And that's why we need to shift from parenting out of habit. It's a habit parenting with the awareness parenting. Because if we don't unpack the patterns we have inherited from our parents, we'll keep passing them on to our generation. And our children will have to do the unlearning we should have done at this time.